Good Wednesday morning. Yeah, there it is. Good Wednesday morning. And hey, welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal. Hold on here, honey. Good Wednesday morning. And welcome to Ice Age TV, the YouTube channel. Talks all about my, man, my morning's so goofed up. I can't talk. The wife walked out, interrupted that. I just can't get this video going. I can't get her going. Come here, Keever. Yeah, it's Ice Age TV, and yeah, is it confusing? Hey, Keever's back. Come on, Keith. Get over here, Keever. Keever, come on, Keith. Looky here. Yeah, this is getting complicated, right? Maybe watching my channel this morning. But hey, I'm just letting it go as it goes. I've already made one. Come on, Keith. Look here. Where, Keith? Come here. Look here. Come on. Come on, Keith. Come on. Come on, Keithie. Come here, boy. Come on. Let's see if the wife can get out of here without running over Kiefer. So Kiefer's back in town. No, stop it. And the antics of me. Good morning there to everybody watching my channel. Yeah, it's the internal combustion engine age. Come here, Kiefer. No. YouTube channel. Go ahead, honey. You're good. The wife's all freaking out here. It's kind of throwing off the whole thing. Keever! Come on, boy. Come here. Looky here. Come on. Come here. Looky here. Come on. We got the Keever! Keever! No! Oh my gosh. Is this excitement? Hey, watch my channel. Keever! No! Can you tell who the trouble is? Am I going to lose my voice? I think I am. Good Lord. So, hey, everybody. What's going on this morning with the dogs? Keefer's back. I'm yelling. Screaming, no. It's the troublemakers back. Good Lord. All right, so here we are on a Wednesday morning. Hey, no. Come here, Keith. Look here. Just there. Let the wife get out of the driveway. It's a Wednesday morning. It's misting, and it's just really warm. I just can't get over how warm it is. And forget to wish everybody a great morning this morning. Happy Wednesday. Is it Happy Wednesday? It's the middle of the week, and the week is progressing to the Friday, to the weekend. For those that just enjoy the weekend. But as always, thanks so much for everybody that tunes into my channel and watches all the antics, the conversations, the attitudes, the troubles, the whatever. So, hey, what are we doing today? I thought this is exciting, right? Is this exciting? Because I'm back in town. And come here, Kiefer. And Kiefer's here. Is he got the excitement going this morning? In some ways. And he's definitely seems to be better trained in some ways. He doesn't seem to be going after my girl dog, because he was in such the dominance pack of being with his brother and his father, who are bigger, or I should say probably more aggressive. And I think they kind of put him in his place. You know what I mean? No, stay here, Keith, stay here. So you see the routine here. I've been so busy doing things. I haven't got the truck and trailer unloaded. And once again, the word of the day is excitement. It's exciting. Are we living the most exciting times of our life? I mean, really, are we living in the most exciting times of our life? Some people are like, man, Iceman, what are you drinking this morning? Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. For the record, Screaming Eagle Harley Davidson hat on. Thought I'd buy that because I got a Screaming Eagle, right? I've got one CVO. No, two CVOs. I can't even keep track. So as you get the day going, the collection of the cars, and something that's really interesting is I was gone for over 3 weeks, and I didn't drive anything for the most part but my F450 truck and the Bronco, barely. So when I got back in town, I now have my whole flare of cars, and I can literally drive whatever I want in my collection. And yesterday, the Ford Raptor truck was so much fun, and it really was. Oh, we left the light on last night here in the shop. And do I dare let all the dogs go up into the office this early in the game, as Kiefer probably destroys something, as we get into the shop and see all the different cars and trucks? And I don't know, part of me says that the guys kind of run around, or do I? And Kiefer's inspecting all the boys this morning because he came back late yesterday, and the kid put some time into training him last night. But here we are. Let's get the attitudes upstairs, I guess. Come on, let's go. Let's see how this plays out this morning. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's see. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, let's go, Ginger. Come on. Come on, Ginger. Come on, let's go. Come on, Ginger. Come on, sit up here. Come on. No, leave her alone. No, leave her alone. Come on, Ginger. Get there. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Don't do that. Come on, let's go. Come on. Get there. See how they all do. No. Keeper. Okay, Ginger, come on. Let's go. Let's see what's on. All right. Hey, look at my new sign. Hey, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Yeah, he hasn't been as aggressive, but he's transitioning. He's getting older. We can only hope that We'll see. How's it play out up there? Part of me says this can come down here. I don't know what to do. It's complicated, isn't it? All these dogs. I watched my channel this morning. Yeah, it's an exciting morning, right? So why am I saying exciting? Well, a lot of things are going on in our country, and in so many ways, I think it's exciting times. Because, first of all, for all the gloomer doomers out there, it sounds to me like the car deals, and the house deals, the motorcycle deals. I mean, come on. Tune into all these gloomer doomers. Tune into Dan the Man, John Williams. I mean, you go through the list. Lucky Lopez. You guys are getting cars for half price. I mean, come on. Watch their channels and get involved with all this stuff is going to half. And as the Iceman goes broker than broke, you're going to get that $80,000 Raptor truck for 40 grand. Oh, you'll get my Ford F-150 Lightning probably for maybe 45, 50. You'll get my brand new Mustang GT for 30. You'll get my Scat Pack because they built so many. I'm going to talk about that more in a minute. You're going to get that for 30 grand. You're going to get my Super B for, I don't know, 38, 40. You'll get my Bronco that was 100 for probably 50. You'll get my F450 trucker over here that was 70 for 35 grand. You'll get my tractor that was 35 grand for 15 grand. You'll get my race truck that was like 55 for like, 30. I mean, come on, right? I mean, wouldn't you just be so excited to know that you're the person sitting on the sidelines waiting for the heyday of this country going broker than broke, and you saved every penny you had, and you're going to get everything for half price. You can have my house. The county raises the value of my house. So the county says my place is now worth $742,000. So it's a $350 home. You're going to get my house, 10 acres of land, and in one of the most expensive counties, richest counties, I should say, medium income in the country. So it has the highest dual income earners in the country. So you're going to get my house with 10 acres of land, pond, restored home, barn, shop. It's going to go to auction for $350, man. It's $350. It's yours. What a steal. Could you not be more excited when it's home back in the crazy real estate market? I'd get $1 million for it. I'd get 900, lowball, 800, 850. Sure, right. I mean, come on. Can't anybody just get on board with me this morning and say this truly is the most exciting year of our life? Because this country's going to go broke. And with the illegal immigration, if you're an illegal immigrant, you're jumping up and down. This is so exciting that Joe Biden's going to get reelected. You're already told that. But even if he isn't, just scuttle on over here as fast as you can, because you go to New York City and if 4 of you show up, you get 20 grand a month. I mean, come on. You're getting to live in people's houses. Oh my gosh. Wow. So let's kind of tame it down a little bit here. Yeah, what's going on, Iceman? Well, I got a good night's sleep. That's what's going on. I mean, I didn't sleep. So I got in Monday at 11:35. I didn't fall asleep till 2:30 in the morning because I'm all revved up. Then I wake back up at 4:35. Then I'm getting out of bed at 6:30, and I'm a little revved up because I'm re-energized. And so, anyways, what you talk about though is Dodge, with the Tim Knuskis telling all us Dodge Mopar ICE guys that, hey man, he just brought the baddest ass Charger, not Challenger. For the record, let's have a little ceremony here. Let's have a moment of silence and a salute. Yes, the Dodge Challenger has been taken away from us, and it's dead. It's dead. Yes, did you hear me? The Challenger won't live on. It's dead. Per Tim Knuskis, Tim the Man, who brought us the Hellcats, the Scat Packs, the Challenger's done. Come on. Do I need to get my gun out? Do we need to get a burial flag? I mean, it's done. Wow. And the Challenger outsold the Charger. But for some reason, Dodge thinks that the Charger is the better way to go for the future of the so-called, I wouldn't call it the muscle area. I mean, do we call the electric vehicles the muscle era? I mean, can that retain the name? Is that a disgrace? Is that a disgrace? I mean, if you're a military person, I mean, come on. You know the honor of honoring your country and being disgraced by taking your military, you as a veteran, your guns being taken away from you? That's what just happened to Dodge. Dodge just took away the ice from the Charger, and they totally killed the Challenger. I mean, be unbelievable. Be unbelievable. And even for me, I was misguided yesterday. I just had so much going on. I even made a video. I took it down because I misunderstood what they told me. Yes. Oh, my gosh. So if you're watching Dodge did the big reveal of what we already knew they were going to bring. It's hard for me to believe in 2019 they did a reveal of the next Charger electric vehicle. I don't know. I swear that was like in 2021. I don't know. 2022. I don't know. I can't keep track of all these damn dates and times. Here's the whole point. So Dodge yesterday has now disclosed, you've seen the real deal. You've seen the 2024 Dodge Charger. That's going to be a two-door. So the first year out, it's a two-door car, not a four-door car. And the first year out, I misunderstood Tim because I thought he said the gas engines were living on in 2024. No, I was wrong. I had it backwards. So when you watched that video yesterday afternoon, I took it down because I thought that the ICE age was going to live on in 2024 and then the EV age would be put in place in 2025. No, I didn't read that article correctly. So for the record, you can watch that video. Dodge is bringing the EV platform first. So you're going to have the RT, the Dodge Daytona. They call it the Daytona because apparently the front end of the Dodge has the big front end like the Daytona. If anybody remembers the Plymouth, whatever, the Dodge, the Daytona Super Bee of the time of the NASCAR era with the big-ass front end and the big-ass wing. So apparently they call it the Daytona because of the big front end. It's like the Jaws, I guess. Who knows? I could be a little wrong on that. But the point is, for Dodge, they're going to make the first year out an RT with like 495 horsepower. That's electric. That's where it gets very confusing here. And they're going to have like a 690 horsepower Scat Pack two-door product. But they have these stupid phrases. The power... I can't even remember what they call these stupid ass things. So you get the car, and then you push a button, and it gives the car more energy to make it go from like 443 horsepower to like 496 horsepower. Or you get the Scat Pack that gives you the bigger battery pack, and that's where it's confusing. You read the articles, and one guy is saying it's a 93.9 kilowatt battery. Another guy says it's 100.1 or 100.9 kilowatt battery. It's like, which batteries in these cars? I don't know what the hell which car. And so the whole point is you can push a button on the steering wheel in the car and you can make the car have more power. But I'm sure you have to buy that. I don't think you do, but it makes the car going from being tame. I guess it's like the modes in the Mustangs where you got the track mode versus the regular mode to give you more ECM power or whatever it is. But the whole point is, here's Tim Knuskis bragging about this new electric vehicle that it's hey everybody, Tim's words, if you read about it, I don't have the exact phrasing of what he's saying, but he's basically saying that the new Dodge continues the brand of being politically incorrect. It's not going to play the ball game of the political agendas and the green agendas, but hey, we're bringing you an electric vehicle, but we're not going to play the green agenda game. It's kind of like, what are you talking about, man? You just built an electric vehicle that plays the green agenda's game. How is that not playing the game, Tim? I'm confused, Tim. And Tim even admits when they first released that the Banshee, the Dodge Charger Banshee edition, that's supposed to be the baddest ass production product ever of Dodge, the fastest, which is going to be released next year. On that note, he's basically telling everybody out there and how this is the baddest ass production cars ever Dodge has brought to the market, because these cars, the Scat Pack, and sorry if I'm kind of stumbling up here. I got to get some water. I'm out here talking with my coffee, and all my other stuff. Hey, I'm selling my tractor, and I put it on the internet or on the marketplace yesterday. I've had a ton of responses. Perfect time of year. Got to clean up my zero-turn mower to sell that because I got my brand new tractor coming that's going to have a mower deck on it, and I just don't need all these tractors. Just like I don't need all these damn cars, do I? But I got to get some water because my throat is dry. I haven't been coughing and hacking much. My wife, my lovely wife, went out of her way to clean up my room. When I was gone, it got me all brand new bed sheets and pillows, and you know what? I think it's working. So, thank you, my former wife. Hey, there's the dogs going after it. This is me. So I've been out there, right? So now it's you can tell, right? The troublemaker is back, and the other dogs were so happy when he was gone. Here's the Camaro Z28. Come on, is this thing? Oh my gosh, I got to get this thing up to the emission station for the Virginia inspection to be able to go through to get my tags. But come on, the Camaro Z28. I think this car. I mean, come on. Is that exciting? I mean, come on. There's the Challenger. Yeah, ceremony for that one, too. Got to get my water here without spilling all over me as I do the one-handed thing. I painted something last night. You'll see my bench. I painted something last night with fluorescent paint. And when you see what I did last night, and if you look at this car over here, I'll show you shortly, you're going to be like, no way. No way is that the paint. It is. I can't get this water bottle open. It's about driving you nuts. You give me an old person. How do you do anything? Sincerely. How you get older? You're crippled in this country. So sorry for the timeout. I got to get water in my system. You know, I get out of bed after I shower and I don't eat breakfast. I get my coffee and I start going. I eat breakfast after I do my videos in the morning, just so you know. So anyways, and I haven't had much water this morning. The Ice Age. One guy reached out. I need to get Ice Age caps or something. I need to get creative. And besides stickers, I got to get, I really have to get some stuff, the paraphernalia. Sincerely, I got to do that. Here, look at this here. Here's the Chief Bobber. Hard to believe a year ago, I had 5 Indians. Now I'm down to 2. You know, this is the Fast Johnny. This is a Fast Johnny. It's just in a different paint. I mean, think it through. But this is a little above the Fast Johnny because this has the rear gas suspension, a better suspension. Or some people say it's the Owens. That's actually a Hurley in-house rear gas suspension. So yeah, that's the Fast Johnny. It is. And I think, so why the hell did I buy a Fast Johnny? Sometimes I just scratch my head, even for me. Why the hell did you buy that? So, where the hell is my supercharger? I mean, sincerely. I mean, I'm glad it didn't come here when, oh, you hearing this? So, this is, if I got to stage 2, I got to stage 1 because I want the warranty on the motor. And I'm not going to the track. If I was a track guy, I got stage 2. The Mustangs, with the stage 2 tuner and some other things, are in the 9s. They're in the 9s. So, they're now taking the heyday of the Dodge Challenger and Charger Red-Eye track times with modding the car. But I mean, some people are like, yeah, well, if you mod these things, yeah, I know, I get all that. But that's impressive that you'd be able to put a supercharger, probably have to put different headers on it, probably fewer things I'm not really in tune with. But the whole point is, this new Mustang with the supercharger is hitting the 9s. That's impressive. Yeah, but you have to, I think you have to get a roll cage. I think you have to have, that starts going, you have to have a parachute. I don't know. I think it's when you go over 150 miles an hour, a bird cropped my car. It's just a matter of time for all these birds flying in my garage. So, anyways, here we are back out here with a collection of vehicles. So, I really appreciate the nice comments. And one of my subscribers, Brian, he is so funny. He starts literally talking about the trip in Florida, of all the antics that he heard me talk about and he witnessed, and he actually can go line to line of what I said. It's my brother, my daughter, my dad, and he's funny. Thank you, Brian. I love this type of stuff. If you're going to be out there on my channel, I love the fun stuff. If you make fun of me in the right way, I get a kick out of it. I love that type of stuff. I'm not perfect. I get a kick out of it. Here's what's funny. A year ago, just about, we bought mulch. We mulched the property. That shows you how long it's been since we've use this trailer. I mean, right? But here's the race truck. Yeah, the danger is when the Ford Raptor Ranger comes in, I'm going to have to give something up. What am I going to give up? Yeah, that's dangerous, right? Give that up. Or do I give up the Bronco Raptor? But back to Dodge. So here's the Dodge. And yeah, for me, the two-door Dodge Charger, it does look pretty cool. I mean, I'll be the first to say, would I consider one? Of course I would probably consider one, buy one, just because I'm the guy that wants to have all the latest, greatest stuff. I'm not really excited so much about the electric because it's the electric. But at the same time, it's going to be an all-wheel drive. So for the record, everybody's wish for so many years has been the Dodge Charger to be all-wheel drive. Well, guess what? It's now all-wheel drive. So you have even more traction control. And so on the electric side, for 2024, you're going to be able to buy a two-door Dodge Charger in the RT package and the Scat Pack package, and then the lower, lesser expensive, lower battery, lower range, those will be available like in 2025. But it's not until 2025 until they bring the Hurricane motor out, the inline six. It's not a V6, inline six twin turbo motor. Then will be offered in 2025 in a Dodge Charger two-door version, and a four-door version is coming along as well in 2025. So you'll get a Scat Pack with the inline six twin turbo that'll have at the high output motor 550 horsepower, or you get the RT package that has like 450 horsepower or something like that. It's the same motor that's in my Jeep Wagoneer, which I do like that motor. It's a great motor. It's going to be faster, but, excuse me, it's going to be faster than the production cars at this time because of it's going to have more power. This 392 motor is 485 horsepower. So the new Hurricane motor will have more power, and you really feel it. What you're not going to get, though, is exhaust note. And Tim Knuskis said, don't even ask, because the V8s are done. There's no more V8s coming back to Dodge. Anybody on the channel thinking, oh yeah, they're gonna slip in a Demon new two-door? No, that's gonna happen. Not saying you can't retrofit that two-door ICE car to be a Demon motor, a V8, and I'm sure you can down the road. And Tim Knuskis says on the electric side, all the aftermarket tuning, software, they're going to let you get into those cars and you can even get more power out of them. So just for a record, they're already on board that if you want to mod your electric vehicle, you're going to have access to get into their systems. And some manufacturers don't let you do that to even make them more powerful. So that's, if you're the EV guy, once again, the new Dodge Charger, it has to me the lines of somewhat like a Camaro if you look at the bulbous look. But here's this car. So here's the thing. What's the value of this car now? What's very interesting is how Tim Knuskis said that, I guess it was Tim, could have been somebody else that said it, but apparently Dodge overbuilt all these Challengers and Chargers at the end of last year with the anticipation if they had a glitch in releasing the new EV Charger, they would have plenty of inventory for the Dodge dealers. So anybody out there watching my channel, they're claiming that Dodge can't sell these cars. Dodge built way too many cars all at one time for the what-if factor. So any out there, because even my dealers have told me, it's like, man, I have never seen Dodge produce so many cars and shove them down our throat. Well, it's because Dodge is not going to start building an EV vehicle till probably late, I would say May or June. I don't think you're going to probably get that car. I could be wrong, but to me, it's a summer, probably a mid to late summer delivery car. And then that'll be all all the talk of someone getting their Scat Pack EV Dodge Charger, and then all the reviews and the test times. And it's fast, but here's the kicker. The car is over 5,800 pounds. It's basically going to be a 6,000 pound car. Versus this car here, I would have to say this car here is 4,500 pounds. So there's close to a 1,500 pound. Wow. Think that through. 1,500 pounds. I mean, I think this thing's going to weigh as much as this Bronco. I mean, think this through. I bet you this Bronco weighs in at close to 5,500 or 5,800 pounds. So you're going to be driving basically a Bronco because the electric battery platform is so big and all the battery extra weight. I mean, and they're going to have to make stronger components because the car's so heavy. So, wow, can you even imagine? And new Charger is supposedly a little longer, a little wider, and it's a little taller. Not by a lot, but it's a bigger car. Overall, bigger car. How is that going to radiate going down the road? I don't know. It'll be very interesting. But once again, the EV people. But what's really interesting to me is with Dodge so-called excitement. That's what I was saying earlier. Tim Knuskis, when he revealed that Banshee Dodge Charger, the emails exploded of the hate of what he was doing with the brand. He's very cognizant of what's going on. But he's marching on, and he's not going to back down on this EV transition because of the world powers, and everybody else is forcing the hand of this zero emissions tailpipe. So these manufacturers have no choice. I'll give Dodge credit for being creative on the Dodge Charger, being that they're going to let it be, electric option or gas option. I think that's smart. I mean, give them credit for that they can just take all the gas away. But I've got reservations on what's going to happen, because the comments have already been made by Tim or other people in Stellantis that they're going to see how the EV segment goes to kind of then calculate the ICE segment. So meaning if the EV market, I give them credit for being creative in their marketing, because they're going to bring the EV first and see how it goes. So if everybody and their brother is running down the dealership to buy an EV charger, they know they've got a hit. If not everybody's doing that, they know the hand's been forced, and they're going to have to go to the ICE to appease to their crowd of the Mopar community. Yeah, so I give them credit on that, but at the same time, I think to myself, it's interesting how they overbuilt too many Dodge Chargers and Challengers and flooded the market if they're so confident that the EV vehicle would in so many ways take, over the sales for the product. For Dodge salespeople, I'm sure they're just kind of befuddled. And so on one hand, I think they're excited. On the other hand, I don't know if they are excited. And that's the whole point of conversation this morning. This is exciting times this year because we're witnessing so many things going on around us, especially if you're a Dodge, a Mopar guy, which I've been most of my life. And it's exciting to see what they're doing. And it's exciting to see that at least they're kind of keeping an open mind on the ICE, but it's not as exciting to realize that they're going to go with the EV brand first and then bring the ICE later. And as you know from all my conversations of all my EV vehicles, which I've had tons and tons and tons, but there's so many other things that are going on in the world where I just said to you, as I walked out here and got all revved up and about wore my voice out here, that's why I'm drinking all this water, because my throat is dry as can be, is, sorry for all the gurgling noise there, is the change that's upon us. And I'm sure some people are like, that's not exciting. That doesn't excite me. And I'm sure I'll be like, but there's other people, it's going to go both ways. Which will be the majority? Will the majority be excitement? Majority be, no, not so excited at all. Which I think that's probably very, I think that's probably the Mopar. I mean, the true ICE heads, they're not going to be excited about the new product. And once again, when you look at that new Dodge Charger, if you look at the bulbous lines of the car, at certain angles, it looks like a Camaro. I'm not lying. To me, it so has resemblance. And what they say is when they designed the new Charger, some individuals that were involved in designing it wanted to see pictures of the previous generation, 60s, early 70s, Dodge Charger, in Dodge's position was no, you're not going to ride off of that. You have to get creative and create a new car that still has a very muscular look to it. And that's what they talk about. So Dodge claims that this new Dodge Charger didn't follow the political correctness of making it so aero efficient that it would be more efficient range. Because here's the thing. The RT model is like a 317 mile car on the battery. The Scat Pack is like a 267 mile or 260 mile range vehicle, because it's the more powerful, bigger tires, wheels, more performance oriented. So the coefficient drag is going to be higher. And that's what Tim Knuskis is bragging about, is they didn't play the game of just making a melted jelly bean to be the next replacement Charger. It's more muscular, badass look to it, per his words. But me being the EV guy, I already know what goes on. When you have a 260 mile range car and you're out traveling up and down the interstate, you're going to have to pull over at 200, 220. because you don't know if it's another 50 miles or 60 miles. I mean, as time progresses, all these vehicles are getting, more charging stations are getting put in throughout the country. But the whole point is, you got to start thinking about getting the car charged at a convenient location. And if you find the supercharger station, which is a 350 kilowatt, they claim it'll take like 183 kilowatts or something. There's all this language, but what Dodge is saying is that if you get a fast supercharger, not just a regular charging station, the 400 volt, it's a 400 volt system that they have in the car, which that's the most common dominant setup in these electric cars. The higher end cars are seeing 800 volt systems, but the 400 volt system, 800 volt system is going to give you faster charging times. It allows the vehicle to suck in energy at a much higher rate without blowing the battery up. 400 volt system is kind of the old school, but the point is, they're saying within 28 minutes, you can go from a 20 to 80% recharge on the car. So it's a 30-minute stop versus these cars, if you just pull in and get gas and leave, you're talking 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, if you ever really just, I would say 5 minutes, okay, say 10. It's going to be a conservative, a 20-minute difference in you idling. And, you know, it's not a big deal if you're at Buc-ee's. Does Buc-ee's start installing all the superchargers and you go inside the store? But how many charging stations will they have? I mean, it gets too in-depth and complicated to get all into that about that, which I talk about all the time. So we'll just kind of leave that at that, right? So anyway, so for the Dodge Charger, they're just saying that it's going to have relatively quick charging times for the vehicle. So, wow. But how much is it? We don't know. But Shawn Fain will probably tell you it's going to be expensive as all get out, because I ratified the deal for every union worker to have a nice pay raise, which the manufacturers just pass on to you, Mr. Iceman, and you're just a car junkie. You'll just pay for it. Why wouldn't you? That's kind of the attitude. So Shawn Fain, the UAW president that negotiated hard bargaining to get the union employees better compensation, he's been nominated for Motor Trend magazine as Man of the Year. So Shawn Fain has been recognized Man of the Year. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Shawn Fain can keep to be the Man of the Year versus being the man run out of town because of all the new higher expenses that they're going to have with manufacturing cars. And is he able to rein in the Ice Age mentality with the EV age, meaning how the EV cars are built compared to the ICE cars. So how long does Shawn Fain retain the Man of the Year with Motor Trend magazine, with everybody being so happy that he's got happy employees or happy union members? But when you go to the car dealership and you see that everything's so expensive, how happy are you? I don't think you're very happy. And does it really play out that way? I've talked about it so many times that the ICE age has now been sacrificed for the EV age, where they've jacked the price through the roof in these ICE vehicles to compensate for the monies to be made to apply towards the EV agendas. But what's interesting is, you all know, the EV trend, the EV market has slowed down. I looked the other day, 100-mile radius, Ford Mustang Mach-E, 700 cars are available. 100-mile radius for the Ford F-150 Lightning truck, I think, was like 300. I think if you watch my channel, I can remember talking about the Mustang Mach-E being like 350 vehicles, or maybe 400 or so. The Lightning, maybe 100 vehicles or something. So it's obvious in the market, the consumers aren't buying into the EV age because they still love the ICE age. But with all the uncertainties of the world going on, so now let's get upstairs in my office as I suck on our water. So you just saw this paint, right? See that color, fluorescent paint? Guess what I did? And what's my office look like? After Kiefer's been gone for over 3 weeks, and is he a better dog? Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of money. Come on, let's go. Get upstairs. Come on. Let's go. Come on. What are you guys doing? So, yeah, I had to spend money. 3 weeks of training and kenneling. So, ain't nothing cheap when you leave town. But look here. Oh, Kiefer's already got my water bottle. So, look here. It's kind of hard to see. But, no, don't drink my water bottle, dude. Don't do that. So, here is my new sign I had made. It has pistons. My daughter just loves it. Guess who has that look on her arm? Yeah, so how about that? We can do that. But look here. Look what I did. Can you see that? Hey, no. Keeper, don't blow that water bottle on the... So there's my Hellcat downstairs, the Gold Rush. Did I do okay? Last night, had a little bit more. Come on, look out. Come on, get away. Jeez. You want to see water bottle? I need this here, dude. Okay, chill out. Just eat something else. Oh my gosh. Whole desk has been rotated. Come on, get out of the way. It just doesn't end. All our dogs like, hey, I'm innocent. So anyways, what do you think of my new look there? And I try to position it. Dogs move my whole desk. We're gonna sit down. Is that in the background? Let's see. Is it? I think it is. Can I get my phone kind of situated here? Got the. How about that look? Huh? No, come on, get him down. Ooh, my coffee's right here. He's getting ready to spill my coffee. Or my computer. It's just the keeper's back. He's just a little boy, right? No. Stay there. Okay, chill out. Come on. I know it's gonna happen here. He's gonna spill my damn coffee. Yeah. Is he excited? Yeah, he's excited. Yeah, exciting times. Come on, Will. Will's over here hacking up. What do you got? Oh, you got a ball. Good. He's got a ball. So anyways, exciting times. And like I say, it's just incredible what's going on around us. You seen how Elon Musk is suing Sam Altman? And I got it all wrong, so I started over. Hey, Keith, dude, come on. You're just total distraction. I just can't get my act together this morning, everybody, for watching the channel. It's just, it's a lot going on here. So anyways, so Elon Musk, I read an in-depth article about Sam Altman and Elon Musk's relationship. And for the record, Elon Musk was Sam Altman's, for the most part, mentor. Elon Musk like 14 years older than Sam Altman. And I'm trying to find some pictures here of the Dodge Charger reveal, just to show everybody that, because I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but just kind of keep everything going here. So, hey guys, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So here's a picture. You guys just chill out. There's the new Dodge Charger. Don't do that. So you get some more pictures. Stop it. Yeah, they're all wound up. So yeah, I'm sure for some people, lame, boring. I get all that. But there's some pictures that are darker pictures. I don't know if I can find them. But you look at this here. So they say in the rear wing, there's an airflow style. Stop it. Just go lay down. Oh, they got also this funky name. The Fratzonic. Hey, the Fratzonic noise. Here, Keeper, get that ball. The Fratzonic exhaust or noise, piped in noise. I forgot to talk all about that, where the car through a speaker system makes a car sound like a gas engine, which some people just don't like that whatsoever. Hey, come on, stop it. There's a good look. You can get the complete blacked out roof. There, where'd I lost my little thing here? Trying to do. Come on, guys. Man, welcome home, right? 4-door, taxi cab. That was always a running joke in the forums. 4 doors, the taxi cab guys. That was always kind of funny. In the Hellcat forum, I used to be very active in. I don't participate in any car forums anymore. It's just you just argue with people. That's all you do. All right. So anyway, so there's that. It wasn't great. I was trying to hope it would show also the hey gang, you guys are just so out of control. I mean, come on. Come on, get on down. Let's see if we can get any more here. Interior. I want to see the interior of the vehicle, but I guess we don't have that either. But anyways, and again, you can look on your own on the video, or I should say on the internet. It's all over the place, and it's going to be article after article and YouTuber after YouTuber saying what they like or don't like about the car, and blah blah blah. And so overall, I mean, I think the 2-door is pretty good. It's just who I am. Yeah, the odds are I'll probably get one. Yeah, I probably will. Just who I am, just to be able to say I had I had the latest, greatest. Well, here's a picture here. I'm going to show you that. The interior, I don't think that's not exciting to me. So the interior just, the computer world. But going back to Sam Altman and Elon Musk, he's filed this lawsuit because of how the monies have been spent and how it's now a for-profit. They have two divisions of OpenAI. Anybody kind of not abreast to it. It's basically about Sam Altman and Elon Musk founded in so many ways, and another guy in 2015, the artificial intelligence, the OpenAI. And it took many years for it to transition to come to the chat GPT. And it wasn't until November of 2022 they actually opened the internet world to have access to it. And Elon Musk, his original views and ideas were that it would be a nonprofit organization, more about for the good of mankind, but some saying he's full of BS because they have emails of him actually at some point thinking maybe he should make it a for-profit. So that's what's going on. Elon Musk is suing OpenAI because it was not, he invested a lot of money in that company, and he thinks that it was misled after he left, and whatever. And meanwhile, this is what really, if you watch my channel, I talked so much about Elon Musk in the fall of 2022 when he was going through the acquisition of buying Twitter. And I always talked about how I really felt Elon Musk was buying Twitter to take all the information, all the content, and to feed it to the artificial intelligence. And sure enough, there is an article written I read last night where Elon Musk, after he pretty much walked away from OpenAI, and then he created his own OpenAI, which is now called Grok, G-R-O-K, the chat GPT, the generative pre-trained transformer, which I've talked about a gazillion times on my channel, but he point blank admits, he says that he has taken all of the Twitter information and has fed it to artificial intelligence. And I was saying that from day one. That's why Elon Musk bought Twitter. He had the biggest trove. He even makes that comment that he had a trove of information to feed instantly to this artificial intelligence. Once he felt it was stable enough for him to move forward and not all the demon things are going to come out of all these artificial intelligence. So there you go. I said Elon Musk bought Twitter for one main reason, is to get all the data and knowledge and information. Because there's lawsuits that have been filed against OpenAI by New York Times and other in Hollywood, movies, music, that they're taking all this information on their own for proprietary reasons to OpenAI, but they're stealing other people's proprietary material. So exciting times. Once again, this morning, I thought, we're in truly are in exciting times, because look what's going on. This artificial intelligence is growing by leaps and bounds. If you have been smart enough, I've been smart enough to have investments of NVIDIA, if you bought an NVIDIA, that stock, that's the supercomputer chip manufacturer, semiconductor, GPU processing, if you had bought it a year ago, 2 years ago, your stock doubled, tripled, quadrupled. So you got to be very excited that you've made a ton of money off of NVIDIA. And there's other tech companies. The whole stock market is now borderline its highest market ever. So for those people that sat it out, they've been rewarded. So there's so many people in late 2023 and really 2024 have seen incredible returns on their investment with the right stock. So these people are super excited. Now, as I said in the beginning of this conversation this morning, if these the gloomer guys, all these guys that think that the world's coming to an end, if it's really happening, you as a person, if you sat on the sidelines from 2020 to now, and if you have saved your money, the heyday may be coming for you to pick up things for a steal, because everybody's going broke. That's what they claim. So wouldn't you be super excited about that? I'm sure some people are like, well, what about all these people who are losing everything? Well, maybe they're excited to get rid of all this damn debt. I mean, at the end of the day, you can make money again. It isn't like the end of the world if you have a bump in your life, if you have the right attitude in life. Sure, I've lost everything. You may not believe that, but I have. And if I start all over again, I have. There's always going to be money out there. There's always been opportunities. It just depends what you focus on. Remember, what you focus on expands. And bottom line, what you focus on expands. So if you're all about the excitement and for the better and good, I think you're going to do extremely well as time goes on. If you're the gloomer doomer guy and all you focus on is all the wrong and how there's nothing there for you, I remember reading in the 1980s on how the wealth of this country hadn't even been seen. But you talk about the Industrial Revolution, the roaring 1900s. You would talk to people about how people made their riches, and you could have been convinced back in the 1980s when I was just getting going that the wealth of mankind was really already been had, and there wasn't there anything there for you. Are you kidding me? Look what's going on now. There's more millionaires and billionaires than ever in our country and the world. And look at Elon Musk. He's going back and forth now with Jeff Bezos. So Jeff Bezos is worth, I guess, what is it, 200 billion, and Elon Musk is worth 198 billion. Then there's another guy you never even hear about that's worth like 193 billion. I mean, so these guys. I mean, when I always said Jeff Bezos will be the first trillionaire. Yeah, that's my prediction. Jeff Bezos. But here's the other thing: where we are with the election this year. I mean, come on, isn't this exciting times? Are you hearing all the left that just hates Donald Trump like never ever seen? They're getting worried because the guy, Nikki Haley, she's not excited right now. She'll be excited if Donald Trump gets convicted and she could come back into the race. I mean, in so many ways, if Donald Trump's these cases are seen in front of him, if he gets criminal convictions, I talked about that yesterday. What's going to be the powers to be with a convicted criminal in the office that won't have the rights to do much of anything? I guess I'm not in that depth on that, but the whole point is it's exciting times because we now have a guy named Donald Trump that so many thought would never come back. The guy's back. What's the liberal side? They're all freaking out like never seen. They are on X. It is so bad. I mean, it's classic. And so for everybody, it's so excited about the higher inflation, higher energy prices, all the green agenda, all the illegals coming across. What's the big deal? I mean, when you go into the liberal side of X, it is rampant. Yeah, what's the big deal? What's the big deal that everything's more expensive? Who cares? What's the big deal if the cities are lawless? Who cares? What's the big deal if anybody can vote, whether legal or illegal? What's the big deal? I mean, I think it's classic because we're all going to witness in front of our eyes. I think most here of common sense know what's going to start to play out in this country. Yeah, right. Yeah, have you loaded up lately? Have you invested in anything with a metal on it? You'll probably know what I mean by that. Yeah. If you're smart, think you ought to be prepared because the half the other side of this country is not prepared for what's going on right in front of our eyes. So yeah, it's exciting times. And does the excitement radiate into the EV revolution for the Dodge Stellantis brand? Meanwhile, Ford suck and win with electric vehicles. Lucid is borderline bankrupt. Rivian Motors needs huge investments. Elon Musk is fighting BYD in the Chinese market like never ever seen. You just start going through all the excitement of all these electric vehicles, and then you start going to the guys who are building them right now, and they'll be kind of like, yeah, the excitement kind of came and is gone. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, where'd we go? All right, well, that's it. Long video. I know that. I like to talk, can you tell? And you're going to see the beginning of the video of Kiefer and Dogs Going Nuts. My wife was walking out the door right when I started videoing. And as a respect to her, I stopped videoing until she could get out of here and I'd be seeing the video. Yeah. Wouldn't that be exciting if you see my wife? Yeah. The wife's like, absolutely not. And if you're a married man, you better know where I crossed the boundaries. Yeah, but there's some boundaries, like, nope. Yeah, you want to talk about excitement? Yeah, some getting riled up? Yeah. You want me talking about me having to take a video down because the wife's in it? Yeah. So leave it at that, everybody. Hey, as always, hope everybody has a blessed day, a great day. And hey, share the channel. Share the channel. Share the channel with all these gloomer doomers. I mean, come on. Go to those channels there and tell people, go to the excitement channel where this guy thinks that, yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. Yeah, at whose expense, right? As my dad would say. Anyways, everybody have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. What's your next adventure? I don't know. I'm working on things. Just stay tuned. Be patient. Just listen.